welcome to Thailand Medical Hub of the World. I am Tulip Naksompop, your host in this episode. And last time we were talking to the Deputy Secretary General of the Health Service Support Department about this campaign for Thailand to be Medical Hub of the World. Today we have a chance to welcome the Vice President of Thai Spa Association คุณ Phattiraporn Khiewsanun สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
First of all, thank you very much to give us your time today. So I guess first question will be when people talk about medical hub or medical health services, most of the time I would say spa is something somewhat got left off. So how would the Thai Spa Association relate it to the medical hub? Because actually the Secretary General, the Deputy Secretary General was talking about Thai Spa Association Corporation as well.
Yes. Actually, I would like to say that the medical hub and in the part of spa or now we are talking about wellness. So this is a part of the medical as well as a medical hub as well. But sometimes we separate as a medical hub, wellness hub. But it's something related because in the part, the type of spa, one type of spa is a medical spa. This is a combination of the medical and also the wellness and the spa as well.
Okay, when we go, before we go into more details about the wellness spa, medical spa, I would like to ask you to introduce us a little bit about the role and the mission and the background of the Thai Spa Association, when it was founded and what is the role to the industry.
Yes. Actually, this year is our 10 years anniversary.
Okay.
So this we are long as 10 years now. Actually,
Perfect timing.
we are the first of the Thai Spa, the Spa Association, and also in part of their active, we continue to support for the association. We continue to support the member and also the industry, talking and then promote the Thai Spa industry. Very about 10 years now. So we are mainly, actually, we are the board of the Thai Spa Association. We are also the people from the industry that we are grouped together. So what we would like to do for group together, so we discuss for everyone and then what we need to do. Actually, in the first time, 10 years ago, nobody know much about the spa. It's just only in a hotel, like maybe Khiewsanun, or then something that is nobody know much about the spa and about the take care of themselves. So that is the first time, the starter of that one. But we need to coordinate or have a partner or alliance with other party as well. Example, as a government, most of them they not understand at that time.
Right.
Right, about what is the spa, what does this mean, what are you doing and everything.
We got to admit in international world, when you mention the word spa, some people kind of skeptical about the business itself.
Yeah, right, correct. Because actually spa is long time, but it's originally in the Europe, in the Roman Empire. But as ourselves, as a spa, Thai spa itself, we have something that taking care of ourselves long time, but we didn't call it spa.
Right.
So at the time that the promote of the industry from the government is bring spa and Thai culture together that more popular and well known. So at that time when we start, so what we need when we growth, we need the know-how, we need their support. All right, we need the people.
Make it structured,
correct.
Make it systematic.
Correct. That is why we together. And then we start and then exchange the knowledge, know-how, and also that time we have both, our member is both Thai and international, not just only local, but we have international as well that interested to participate. So we help to promote them, we help to connect, to talk to people, we help to create a network for the business as well, to improve the standard, to improve the people, to have the know-how, to have the knowledge.
Can you tell us a little bit more about what kind of project or what kind of work that the association has done with the Health Support Service Department? Health Service Support Department.
Health service promotion. Actually, at the time, go back again to that, right? It's just nothing. We don't have anything. We don't have any regulation.
So what start?
So we start that together, group together, and then we talk to the Ministry of Public Health, and then they, oh yeah, this is good. That is good. How do we promote to develop that
Right.
for the standardization? We have the regulation. Everyone working in the same route, same standard. So at that time, so we all together by the industry and by the may I say that government for the MOPH, Ministry of Public Health, together we start to discuss and start to have their standard to certify. That is go until now. We still keep continue to develop the standard, to inspect, to audit, to keep the certification from the Ministry of Public Health, and then the growth go to the world class as well.
So when we talk about the Thai spa or the work of the Spa Association now, we have discussed this before we start taping as well. What is the scope between the wellness spa, the medical spa, or the treatment and the therapy in this kind of facilities? So can you tell us a little bit information about what's the difference? Maybe some kind of service is a subset of another kind?
Yeah, actually for the medical hub or medical part, and I can say that on the website, it's medical. On the right side, we go to the wellness. And in the middle and some part of the wellness, we have the spa as well. So in part of that, there is some treatment that is in between. That can be medical part or it can be wellness part as well. Example as in some treatment in medical, I have to say that some medical or some hospital, they are using complementary or alternative medicine that combine together to cure the patient as well. So at that time, it means that example as a hydrotherapy, it's kind of water treatment. Is the therapy using the sea salt.
So we would see that in the spa as well as in the hospital.
Yes.
So
in some hospital
hospital
that would like to develop in part of the combination of their, conventional, the hospital kind of the health together with the service that is called the complementary and alternative medicine together. And some, you can see that now we go, before, right, in long time we go to hospital, we feel, oh, scary. I don't want to go to the hospital to see the doctor and the smell of the hospital, right? So, but nowadays, you see many that is make to layer medical tourism to have an international client, and then they make it as a hotel, as we have a plaza, before who want to eat their hospital food. Right, so nowadays that is a lot of things that you can choose.
We come a long way, yes.
Correct. Not just only for the patient itself, but it's a follower. I mean, the person, the family that come in, they enjoy the happy as well.
So, what is the specific role of the association in order to push Thailand as a world medical hub?
As I say, that is the law to push that. We are part of that. As I say that we are not 100% of the medical, but we are part of that as a wellness, as a medical spa. So we long time, we think that when we go that, when a time that we need to open for this one, the important is standardization. Because we are talking about the medical hub, who is the target, international customer, international client, which is from many countries in the world. So it can be the Asia, it can be for the America, it can be Europe. But most of that, they expect the quality, right? So that is the time that we need to put as a standard. We do put as education. And another thing, we put the innovation. We need something that uniqueness. We need to develop for the growth as well. For the standard, as I mentioned before, that we discuss continually with the Ministry of Public Health, to develop the standard. Before that is not many people that would like to join. We still open that. But now that people know and learn that they need standard. So that is a thing that we develop for the standard. We do the audit and then we continue to the world-class standard. That somebody that are ready, that can jump into the international. Another thing that we are not just only for the Ministry of Public Health, but to continue the medical we have to connect with many other associations, even the hospital association as well. And then not just only in Thailand, but internationally as well. We have alliance with many countries in the Spa or Wellness Association.
I was going to ask, because when we're talking about cooperation with other countries like our neighboring country would have similar kind of organization as well?
Yes.
And how much you guys work together?
Not every. For example, if you're talking about a neighborhood like ASEAN, 10 countries, another neighborhood for the 9 countries. Brunei Brunei not really sure that they have association, but have group together. Vietnam, they are forming as a club. Burma, not yet. Laos, Cambodia, not yet. But for the Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, they are very strong. Singapore has two associations, Bali Association and also Indonesia Spa Association, Malaysia Spa Association as well. We always talk together as we share. Like example, we're talking about the standard. By together with the Ministry of the Tourism and Sport, together with Ministry of Public Health, Thai Spa Association, we are assigned to draft the ASEAN Spa Services Standard together. So when we draft that, we have to present and discuss among the members of the ASEAN countries. That is the time that we meet everyone and we share the knowledge, know-how and everything, because we are going together. The purpose is, this is not like a too strong international standard, but the purpose is we group together, we help each other. So we have to compromise with the very high standard like Singapore or to get to the Burma or Vietnam. We just start. So we discuss with them and we come up with the ASEAN Spa Services Standard. Nowadays it's on processing, which will finish and launch on 2015.
So just the year that we will have ASEAN community come into
Correct.
effect as one. So I was going to ask about that as well, that how is Thailand and other countries in the region getting into one community in 2015 would affect the industry in particular, especially when we're trying to push ourselves to be the medical hub, because Singapore, Malaysia as well also try to advertise themselves to be the medical hub of the world. What would be our competitive edge that give us benefit over our neighbor?
Actually, in the part of medical, I can say that actually we have like mainly Singapore, and besides the ASEAN, is ASEAN plus is the India. That is main competitive for the medical. But in part of the spa and wellness, sometimes nowadays you can see that people try to separate. They say they would like to be a medical hub. Some people said that I would like to be a wellness hub. And I think their strategy for the government also that identify separately as a medical hub, wellness hub, alternative and complementary medicine hub, natural product hub as well.
Okay.
So that is a part that is separately. So in part of the ASEAN itself, yes, the competition is very high.
We'll take a short break because we ran out of time for the first break. And we'll come back, we'll talk about this competitiveness between Thailand and our neighbors, and also what we have that actually unique and better than anybody else. And we also call the hot spot for the wellness spa of the world. So stay tuned. Back to the program, you are watching Thailand Medical Hub of the World, and still with us in this episode, the Vice President of Thai Spa Association, Kun Phattiraporn Khiewsanun. And before we take a break, we were talking about the ASEAN standard that Thailand and also our neighboring countries in this region is trying to set up some kind of system and some kind of standard for the spa in this region.
correct.
Is this also related to the standard of service, the standard of the human resources
Yes.
itself also? Is it also involve the tourism?
Actually, this is the standard is involved in services, in also the people, in also the product, and also the environment as well. It is involved in tourism. Yes, it's a part of that because when we do in their standard, the people, the main target or the client that using their service is tourists.
The health tourist.
Yes, correct. Even not the health tourists, the secondary, the some people that coming and they know the how wellness, I mean they're popular and everything, they're also interested.
So when we talk about health tourism, a lot of people just have this question that why the government try to push Thailand to be the medical hub of the world. Can you tell us what is the benefit Thailand will get beside the income from the health tourism?
When we opened, of course, we mainly target for the revenue and branding ourselves, how we positioning ourselves and have this positioning in the market. How many % of market share that we can grab of that. So this is a part of the, and another thing, this is the first thing. The second thing is that when we have the exchange, we exchange the know-how, we exchange the knowledge. And also we ourselves, people or the company entrepreneur, they have to improve themselves. This is international. This is the one that they push themselves, that we need to working hard more.
Can we say Thailand is a leader
Of
of the
course.
world or in this region?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because actually the CEO of Patients Beyond Borders was just given an interview in, I believe it's the New York Post. They were talking about wellness-focused destination, and he actually said specifically that Thailand is a hotspot right now.
Yes.
And he has, I think he himself, Mr. Joseph Woodman, has mentioned Thailand quite often lately. Have you met him? Is he had something, any something special to do with Thailand in particular, or we just have to be assured and happy that this is actually we are #1 of the world at the moment?
I don't know him personally. I also read that one also as well. But that one, I think because of ourselves, Thailand, and by our association as well, we have all the alliance internationally. We always visit other country to be a speaker as well, that to promote the Thailand. Also together with the government in many, in many ministry that promote Thailand, commerce, foreign affairs, also for the ambassador also promote, proudly to promote
Foreign
as
Affairs
well.
Ministry, Tourism Ministry,
Yes.
Public Health also.
Yes, public health also. That's people that meet their people, and also that internationally everyone know about Thailand. It's a growth that the people believe and trust in Thailand spa.
And of course, to be #1 of the world, we were talking during the break that we were left off at ASEAN standard, and you actually was mentioning the ISO, which is the international standard.
Yes, correct. We are working together with our ISO wellness. This is long time already passed, I think about 5 or 6 years. It still continue because this is a bigger one. Because wellness, this one in part of related to the medical. Before is related to the medical, as they mainly focusing for the hot spring, mineral spring, and then using that the mineral spring for the cure, for the physical curing as well. So, but that time nowadays they are trying to move it a little bit to their wellness to make a broader and easier for everyone that can apply for this standard ISO. This is on process now, and it still continue. But it's good thing that because if they focus for the medical spring, as Thailand, even we have a lot of the hot spring.
We do?
We did about almost 300.
Really?
Correct.
I have to
This
touch
is
on that.
another project that
Right.
Thai Spa Association do together with the club. They are grouped together and they would like Thai Spa to be a part. We just have a seminar at the World Spa Women Convention last September. It's a lot of people coming. We
Why
invite
is this?
at the
Is hosted by
Impact.
Thailand?
Yes, it's Impact Muang Thong Thani, and then organized by Thai Spa Association. We have doing this every year, and we have one seminar room talking about hot spring. We invite Taiwanese, we invite Japan coming, and they're really happy. And we have all together with the government, including the Ministry of Public Health as well. That is another project that we're going to promote to push our hot spring that utilize them to be more standard.
And to be tourism spot
Correct,
as
and
well.
that can be a part if everything is by standard. The benefit of hot spring or mineral spring will be a part of wellness and medical as well.
Talking about convention and seminar that Thailand hosts every year, I believe at the end of this month, November, there will also be a seminar on tourism competitiveness within the AEC that you share with the member of the association, right? And it talk about the future directions of Thailand's tourism industry. Do you have anything you can share with us in public?
I think that is organized by another university, by the Ministry of Tourism. But so I'm not really sure much about that. But during this time, when you mentioned about to be the number one, I just think about that. This year, I mean that 2012, last year, we as Thailand, we received the award from Asia Spa Award.
As the whole country?
Yes, to be
Wow,
the Asian Spa Capital of the Year.
Wow.
Yes, and we have mainly Thailand is number one
Right.
as the number of the people who receive award. We have the day spa from the Oasis Spa Lana. We have in-house Banyan Tree. We have a medical spa from S Medical Spa, which is continue about 8 years that receive award from Thailand. And another one is Gamalaya Spa for the spa retreat. And today is 14. This is going to announce 2013 for this year by tonight. So hope Thailand would get another chance for this year again.
So we probably just gonna win again, I believe.
I think so, definitely.
Talk about a spa. We cannot deny that the word spa itself, we talked about this earlier, that carries some kind of stigma to it. A lot of people actually, we can see in Hollywood movie, we can see a lot of people when they come to Thailand, when they talk about spa or massage to be specific, they think about something else. So what is the role, or is there any campaign that Thai Spa Association trying to do to make sure that the image of our industry going into the positive to the right direction?
As we continue talking about this one, and you see that how well known of Thai Spa, how people as from the New York Post saying about the Thailand to be a hotspot, and everyone is positive for the spa. So how anyway is we have another part for the negative part, like happy ending spa. We call that one happy ending. So we're trying to make the people think or remember the positive picture more than the negative one. But for the negative one, we are together with the Ministry of Public Health that together try to push for the Spa Act to release. Now it's a draft now, so but it's we wish that it will be released very soon. So that one will be by the law regulation that the Ministry of Public Health can arrest for the person who doing happy ending with the spa.
Is it also involve some kind of getting a license also, or more like on how they practice their facilities?
Actually, spa, we have the Ministry of Public Health have a definition for the spa for health, right? Massage for health, massage for beauty. They have a definition.
So more like in order to call yourself spa, massage place or facilities or things in that matter, they have some kind of guideline that you will not fall out of those guidelines. And this act, if it's passed, any business that actually fall out of that guideline or look kind of dodgy, probably gonna
gray one,
probably gonna be arrested or fined.
Correct.
How long we have? How long do you think until we get that act?
We wish we wish to have like by next year, hopefully, or 1 or 2 years. Yes.
This is something we done really here before. I think that's something exciting. That is another
This
solution.
is many years already that we try to push for that one, and then it's going to the step for the approval.
Last question. What else, what areas do you think that Thai spa industry can improve to make us even better?
I would say the same thing for 3 highlight is education, standards, and innovation. This is the 3 things that we mainly would like to focus and try to push in many kind different. And another one plus 3 plus 1.
3 plus 1,
Yeah,
okay.
it's about everyone now we have a very popular for the Thai spa. So we have to think about how to keep our Thainess, our feeling of Thai.
Make us unique.
Correct. And still continue the authentic. Because now people are looking for the authentic. So how they say that, oh, this is Thai, real Thai? Yes, this is real Thai. So keep on that. Keep going on that.
Thank you very much for your time today. There actually a lot more information I learned today about the Thai spa industry specifically. And if you want to know more about just the news, the awards, or who's involved or activities within the Thai Spa Association, you can check out their website www.thaispassociation.com. And I learned that the Twitter is pretty active.
And Facebook.
And Facebook
From the Thai Spa Association.
Right, Thai Spa Association, Facebook, and also Twitter at @Thai Spa. And that's all the time we have today. Thank you very much, Kun Phattiraporn. And until I see you guys next time, สวัสดีค่ะ
Thank you.